following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star's.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We have a super fun show for you guys today. I'm excited about it because we're bringing on two really good friends of mine. We have Alessandro Falchito and William Byron Hillman, or Bill Hillman. I work with them all the time. They've been friends for like 15 years, so I'm looking forward to having them on. In the meantime, we want to say hi to my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell and Astro. Say hi, Astro.
Astro, you're in my chains.
Yeah.
All in my chains. He's very rambunctious today. He wants to make out a lot. Kiss me, my darling. I'm in love. I love my dog. I love my dog so much.
So say hi to everybody.
I can with my dog.
Okay, well, we're on live and let's go.
I don't care. My dog is more
So what's up, chat room? People are starting to join us. So yes, it's happy almost Valentine's Day. I guess Valentine's Day is maybe like Saturday or something.
Who gives a shit about Valentine's Day? It's all fake.
A lot of people do.
It's all make-believe bullshit. They beat the hell out of each other all year long, and one day a year they give candy. I mean, what is
That's
all
not
about?
everybody.
No, well, most people, most men are not nice.
I don't think that's true.
I know a lot of men, because I'm a man. And a lot of men, I see how they treat their wives and their girlfriends. And, then if a piece of ass walks by, the wife and the girlfriend's forgotten. No, and then they give them something on Valentine's Day to cover up.
I don't think that's true at all. Anyway,
Why,
what's up?
I bet you give me something on Valentine's Day.
I didn't get you anything.
You're cheating.
Yeah, right. I didn't get you anything. So
I know you didn't get me anything because you don't even give a shit.
that's not, it's like you win, you lose either way. No matter how you answer, you lose. I love you. I will get you something for Valentine's Day.
I don't want anything, please. Thank God I don't need anything. You know what I need? About 10 years. If you could give me 10 years more of life, I'll be happy.
There you go. So
But you can't give me that, so what can you do?
So you guys, we chat room people are starting to show up. Let's say hi. Stefan is in the chat room. Lady Lake, hello. Thank you for the promos. They were great. I got a little something that we're going to show everybody, a little video.
Are you showing your penis?
And no, and so you guys, this is a video of a movie Ron was in when he was 16, and this is the trailer for it.
No!
The name of the video is called Let's Rock, and it stars Julia LaRosa, Paul Anka, Conrad Janis, Phyllis Newman, Wink Martindale, Della Reese, and Charles Nelson Riley. And this is just the trailer for it. You won't see him in the trailer, but he dances in this movie. You see his feet and dancing.
All you see on my leg, I mean, I swear to God, I ran home. We shot it in the Bronx, and I was a kid. And I ran home to my parents, and I said, I'm in a movie, finally, at 16. And then when I went to see my shoes, I think I won a pair of shoes. I think they gave me a pair of Flag Brothers shoes, if I'm not mistaken, for being in that movie. They didn't even have money to pay the people that gave us shoes.
It's fun, though. It's fun, you guys.
God,
we were watching movies the other night, and we thought it was his movie, but it was another dance movie. It wasn't the right one.
1956.
So I went to see if I could actually find the actual trailer to show everybody, because you guys can go and watch it then.
How did you find
and
that?
so this is the trailer for Let's Rock, Ron's very first movie where he dances. So enjoy it, you guys. We'll be right back. It's quick.
Oh, my.
I just kissed you back there.
Oh, I know, and I enjoyed it very much. Thank you. But I want to talk about you. I mean, how did you happen to be...
No. Let's talk about you. You're a kook. You're a cute kook, but you're a kook.
It's crazy, man. It's a swinger. It's a great story of young love and young rhythm. Filmed in New York, the world's most exciting city.
Look, I hate to be a drag, but weren't we about to arrive at a decision?
Really?
You know,
I love it. I think you were there at the beginning. I think that you were the guy on the right in the beginning.
I have no recall of this at all. I know that the entertainment, they shot separately than us. We weren't on the set when they shot all the singers. They did that privately or separately, whatever. And then we were called, and I think I remember getting on the bus. I wish I could remember. I was 1956 kids. It's a long time ago, and I've had a lot of stuff since then. But it was fun, and I don't know why I keep thinking I think the shoes came when I won a dance contest on Ted Steele's Amateur Hour dance studio. Ted Steele's dance studio. I danced to I don't remember.
Either way, you guys, check out the movie.
It was a lot of fun, and it's what started me on my voyage.
I'm going to look for like the trailers for all the older movies that he was in and see if I can find them.
There were no other ones.
Yeah, there is.
Who?
That Kind of Woman.
Oh, That Kind of Woman. Yeah, with Sophia Loren. Yeah, definitely. I'm in that one.
And then we'll find some modern ones. It's just fun to promote you and the things you're doing. Now you have lots of movies. We might be able to find the episode trailers for your Charlie's Angels episodes. There's all kinds of shit we could find. So anyway, you guys, we have a really fun show today. Before we get started with our first guest, let me tell you guys.
What? My grandmother said to me, never look back. Always the future. How did she say it in Italian? Anyway, today I'm not very smart.
It's because you were up all night.
Never look. If you look back too much, that's done. Let it alone. Let's look forward.
Well, we have lots of forward things coming too.
Let's do the forward. I prefer the forward to the back. The
either
back
way,
is over. That's years ago. It's 100 years ago. But the forward is what is exciting, is what is headed for me. I have so many nice movies ahead. I'm so excited. And I want to talk to Bill about his movie that I love.
We're going to talk to Bill's our second guest. So he'll be coming on second, you guys. So
Right.
first off, you guys, you can listen to the Jimmy Star Show and all the other podcasts that I host. They're all on Libsyn. You can also hear us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and then we're on about 150 other platforms. So you can hear us on all the other platforms. I want to thank everybody. Our YouTube did really good last week with last week's guest. I think it's up to about 26 or 27,000 views. So that's really good. And those guys were really cool. I want to thank Lady Lake Music. Lady Lake Music for doing the promos for me this week. Thank you so much. And she said, Ron, your fans love those, seeing that stuff.
What stuff?
Your trailers from the old stuff that you used to do.
Yeah,
because I see all the new stuff too.
But I don't. I don't, because it's done. Lauren Bacall, who I love, said to me, she said, a movie is only old after you've seen it, and I feel that the same thing is with all the stuff that I've done. It's old. I've done it. It's gone. It's finished. Now let's go into the future, because there's so much in the future that's going to happen. So much. I might be in a television series. I mean, all kinds of wonderful stuff is happening. I don't have time to go back and look at what I did. That's something you do when it's over. When it's over and you're old.
Actually, you're doing more now than you ever did.
No, of course I am, because now I have the how-to. Remember, back in 1955, how the hell did you become an actor when you lived in New York? I mean, that was Broadway. That was stage. That was not movies. How did you become an actor? It was difficult. You had to have a gimmick. You had to be lucky. Nowadays, it's so easy. because you invent yourself. You put yourself on this stupid computer that goes all over the world. I could make a show tomorrow, a Ronnie show, but I couldn't do that in 1955. They had to have a studio. A scout had to find you, book you, screen test you, see if you even were any good, and then maybe you got a part in a movie.
In the meantime, according to what Lauren Bacall told you, a movie's not old till you see it. So if you guys haven't seen Let's Rock, go and see it.
No,
It's
no,
new.
there's nothing to see. You're not going to see me.
I know, but it's just a movie in general. People like Paul Anka. Everybody likes Paul Anka.
No, everybody hates Paul Anka. He's a nasty bastard.
Oh, I like Paul Anka.
No, he's not nice. My daughter was his assistant. And I'm not allowed to say it, but he was very tough with my daughter. He was like a mafia guy with my daughter, cursing and whatever. And my daughter got fed up with him. And she said, listen, Paul, she said, don't fuck with me. And he almost dropped dead. He didn't expect it to come from Leslie.
That I like. That I love.
And Leslie put him in his place because Leslie said, my father's Italian from Brooklyn, Paul.
Which you're gonna love our first guest today.
I know.
Because he's actually born in Rome.
Oh, Rome.
He's
Rome,
Italian, and
I love Rome.
And he's like a big deal. He's really cool. So let's bring him on.
Cool. Let's bring on the big deal. There's the big deal.
There's the big deal. Hey, Alessandro,
Yeah.
on a phone?
Hello. Yes, I'm on the phone. Yes.
Can you turn it sideways or no?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was it?
No. There you go. Now you're the same size as us.
Buongiorno. Come stai?
Hey, Ron, how are you, man? I always, Jimmy always talk about you, about great you are, about all the things that you are, how much you guys love each other, but I never talk to you.
I am sono genovese.
There we
Alta
are.
Natalia. Genova la Superba.
Hey, okay. Well.
Actually, too, you guys. So, hey, let me introduce you
No,
first.
sono nato qui in America. Ma mia padre.
So, you guys, now we want to
Jimmy
welcome
Rose.
to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. He's an actor. He's a stuntman. He's a producer. He's a military coordinator. He's a special effect tech.
E sono italiano.
And he's Italian. Alessandro Falcito, hello and welcome to the
La
show.
più bella.
Hello. How are you guys? Well, first, Jimmy, thank you so much for hosting me on this beautiful show. You and Ron are doing an amazing job. And it's an honor for me to actually join you guys and be part of this amazing show.
I love it. So first of all, besides doing all these things that we're going to talk about, Alessandro also owns an Italian restaurant in Atlanta, right? It's in
Correct.
Atlanta.
In Senoia.
In Sonoya. So you're in the back of your restaurant, right?
I'm in the upstairs private room of the restaurant.
Answer me a question. Do you use olive oil or motor oil?
We all use motor oil.
All the restaurants in California, sono tutti cafone, they use motor oil. They don't use olive oil.
We use extra virgin cold press olive oil from Roma.
Good, because we need a good restaurant in California. They stink out here. They're all.
We-
You know what they put in here? No, sentiamo. You know what they put in here? Jalapeno. Because the Mexicans catch hot caldo, hot. So they put jalapeno in their sauce.
Well, it's illegal in Italy.
It should be illegal here too. We ate at an Italian restaurant that I used to like the other day, and both of us got sick.
I
from it.
go to Italy a lot because I got relatives there, my cousins.
Yeah.
And when we go, we laugh because they say to me, Rolando, my name is Rolando.
Yeah.
And they said, Rolando, mangia quella merda. I said, yes. In America, si mangia. Oh my God, the food here is terrible. And they call it Italian food. My ass is Italian. That's not Italian.
I love it.
That's not Italian. I cook Italian food. I know Italian food.
So you guys, Alessandro was born.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. I'm not finished with him. So now listen to me. Tell the
Yes.
truth. Don't
I
lie.
am. Okay. I'm trying.
Do you cook exactly like you do in Rome?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And 100%. And one of the most difficult things we found is that we provide a 100% Italian recipe with 90% of our ingredients are imported from Italy every 3 days or a week. And the problem we found that people, when they shows up at the door, they ask for Alfredo, they ask for chicken parmesan, things that are just invented in America. So for us, I mean, if you go to Italy asking for Alfredo, they think you ask for somebody. So who? Oh, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work here.
It's true. It's true.
I'm laughing because I'm one of those people that would ask for chicken parmesan.
Exactly. So one of the most difficult things that my sister, when she opened this restaurant 16 years ago, that teaching the people, especially in the South where you are, about real Italian food, it was difficult. It was difficult. So, but now after 16 years, we actually have enough credit, enough customers, enough review that show how authentic we are. So everything is fine. But yeah, the most difficult things is, yesterday I found somebody came to the restaurant and ordered, can I have a shrimp scampi? And I'm looking at him and I try to understand that. So in Italy, shrimp is a translation of scampi. So it's like you order shrimp or beef and beef, right? I said, what do you mean?
I forgive them here, especially when they say, "Oh, I would like manicotti."
Yes. Manicotti, yes.
Manicotti.
But I mean, that's close. When they start to order carbonara, they start to call carbonara.
You know what the other one I love is when we go out to dinner and they say, do you have those little things, those little, what are they called? And I don't know what they're talking about. I say, I want to help you. What is it let you eat? It's red. Oh, it's red. It's an Italian restaurant. You're in, you stupid fuck. Of course it's going to be red. What's wrong with you?
So what do they want? Tomato?
What is it? Gnocchis.
Oh, yeah, gnocchi.
I want gnocchis.
I love it. I actually like that. I don't.
Gnocchis?
No.
Oh, I like gnocchi, man. I like it. One of my favorite pastas, gnocchi.
Yes, I like it with
But
meat sauce.
actually, the best eating is in northern Italy. Southern Italy is better. I think Sicily, when I go to Sicily to visit friends, the sauce is rich and delicious and wonderful and tasty, and the food bangs in your face. It jumps out.
Yeah, it's Southern Italy has more powerful and more spiciness that.
But Genoa, when you make una bella pasta.
Well, pesto Genoa is the famous pesto. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Pesto is out of this world with the potato, and you got to put it in the pesto. I used to make it with my grandmother, and my grandmother used to make gnocchi by hand, everything by hand.
Well, that's what we do here.
It was one you make it by hand in your restaurant, or you buy it?
No, we make it.
That's awesome.
So you make your.
I'm not, but
right. You don't make it, but you're.
I wish I could go to your restaurant. I wish.
Well, Ron, I mean, hopefully we're gonna make something happen here, movie-wise, and you and Jimmy can come.
Absolutely.
Because Palm Springs is for the birds. I got it. No, really, it's garbage.
The food is terrible.
We spend a lot of money. I mean, we spend about $100 for the two of us on an average. And we don't drink. Okay.
Oh, well, that's a lot of money.
That's just all the shitty food we eat. And it's awful. Even the Chinese food stinks. New York is better.
We found one Chinese restaurant we like, but you have to drive 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
And Palm Springs, if your restaurant was in Palm Springs, you'd be up there with the best restaurants, I'm sure.
So what's the name of the restaurant? Anybody, if you're in Atlanta, what's the name of the restaurant? Let's pitch it.
Borgo Italia, Borgo Italia.
What's Borgo?
Borgo means that, so after the Roman Empire got destroyed, I mean, Italy was left with no government. So the Italian peninsula was a bunch of people scattered around. So people, after the Roman Empire got destroyed, they start to gather together and they start to build castles. That's what the medieval times start with the castles. Yeah, right. So in the little village, the little, call it as an American subdivision inside the castles were called Borgo.
Right.
And then the more the Borgo becomes bigger and bigger, they become bigger castle, bigger city. That's why the suffix of Borgo, you can find in all the city, they have a medieval name like Gettysburg, Pittsburgh, Nuremberg, Borgo something. So the fix is come from that things. And my mom idea was to create a little Italian village in the heart of Senoia.
I love it.
Okay, I know that, Borgo.
I love it. All right, so you guys, Alessandro is born in Rome, Italy. He's a total badass, you guys. He was a former Italian Special Forces captain. And I think you were a paratrooper too, right? That means you jump out of
Correct.
planes?
Yeah, a lot of time, yeah.
Are you married?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm married. Yes, I'm married with a beautiful wife called Elena Tomaselli. That I think maybe she's watching now. But yeah, yes.
Because
He has a beautiful daughter too.
I like him, and I was looking for a husband for my daughter.
And
No, my daughter doesn't want to get married, and she's getting up there in the years, and she's beautiful. She was second runner-up in Miss America. My wife was Dutch, so my Dutch and Italian blood made the most beautiful children, and they can't get married. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I have a bunch of Italian people who definitely are interested because I mean, anyway, besides this wedding arrangement.
All right, you guys. So first of all, you guys,
this show is crazy.
Alessandro is known very much in the movie industry as a stuntman.
Alessandro.
I always call him Alex.
Say it right, Alessandro.
There we go.
So you guys, he's been in some of the biggest movies ever. Just to give you an idea of some of them, he was in Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Red One, which was a great Christmas movie like 2 Christmases ago. He was the stunt double for John Travolta in Paradise City. He did utility stunts in Samaritan with Sylvester Stallone. He was in Black Adam with Dwayne Johnson, Pierce Brosnan. He's been in everything, you guys. And if you watch the movie Red Notice with Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot, he actually has a great fight scene. That's the one, right? That you're in the great fight scene is Red Notice.
Yeah. The Red Notice when I have the great fight scene. Red One is when I have the nice dialogue with Dwayne Johnson on the beach. Yes.
So I think it's super cool. So how did you actually get into being a stunt person is the first question.
Okay, so the story starts when my mom came here in America in 2009. She retired for Delta. She was a station manager for Delta Airlines and a legal representative for South Europe. So when she retired, she chose Peachy City, where the restaurant was open, to open a business because she used to have a lot of people from Delta that were her friends. So she opened a restaurant in Peachy City. One of the first customers of this restaurant was a guy named Bobby Vasquez. Bobby Vasquez was the legal representative, the movie representative for Local 479 for the crew in Atlanta, but he was an ex-Special Forces. So, mom is mom, right? So my mom started to talk to him. My son is in Afghanistan, and my son is in Libya. Short story. My mom was able to break this guy's heart, and this guy's sent me a letter I was in Afghanistan when I got the email, and it says, "This is Bobby Vasquez. I would love you to have here to work as a special effect technician." My answer was, I would love to. I don't know anything. I just need to know how to blow things up. So anything else, I can help you. So I came in America and I started to work for him as a special effects technician. I brought my wife with me and 2 wonderful dogs in an amazing adventure. So we landed in New York. We got 19 hours driving in a car with 2 Newfoundland.
I interrupt you. What did you think of New York the first time you saw it? The truth.
I mean, I went to New York like probably 25 times because my mom, every summertime for us when on vacation was go to New York. So I love New York. It's just a nice city. Always represents something that I really like. Now, recently, I work with New York on a show, The Punisher, and I'm telling you that New York is not in a great shape. But that's another situation. So I came here and I started to work as special effect technician. Then Then unfortunately, these guys die. These guys die, and my mom die, and then no, I didn't know anybody in the movie business, so I was by myself. So I started to help my sister at the restaurant, just washing dishes. And then one day there is this audition on Facebook about military role for the movie Insurgent.
Oh, great movie too.
Yeah, and I went to the audition, and there was 300 extra, 20, I don't know how many stunt people, and there's a guy, a military advisor, an ex-Navy SEALs, that was running the audition. His name is Duffy. And he asked a question, a specific question on something very tactical in the situation. And I raised my hand. I'll do it. I'll do it, right? So I did the 5 steps, and the guy pulled me on the side and says, Alec, what's your background? Special Forces. Which unit? 9th Regiment from Italy. Hold for a second. He called the stunt coordinator. The stunt coordinator name at the time was Wade Allen and Darren Prescott. Told me, do you know Marco? And I'm looking at him, Marco, the last name, I can tell you the last name. Yes, my good friend of mine. Okay. He called Marco on the phone and passed the phone to me and says, and Marco says, Ale, what the fuck is going on? Marco, it's a freaking long story. I'll tell you later. So basically, the stunt coordinators and Navy SEALs went to Israel to have us, because they were both in the army, to do a joint special force training. And they met one of my friends at the training in Israel.
6 degrees of separation.
Right? So now after they vouched for me, that was real, this Navy SEALs brought me to the director and says, so I'm here for a week. After that, Alessandro will take care of the military advisory for the movie. And I'm watching right there. What is just happening right now? And let me look like my Italian face was, yeah, sure, absolutely. Then I remember walking to the bathroom, close the door and doing, then come out and said, okay, let's go. So that's how it started. And that actually brought me in the light that I was able to use my skills to actually apply to the movie business. And then every actor, every stunt coordinator, every coordinator, stunt performer that were coming on the show had to go through me to actually be on the show. And that was for Insurgent and Allegiant. So I do 2 movies back to back. And that basically allowed me to know everybody. And then what the producer, actually one director actually gave me a role on Insurgent and Allegiant, because he says, why need to use a stunt people or an actor when I can use you to do the same things? And that's basically why I started.
Oh my God, you guys, first of all, you guys don't realize how big, so Insurgent and Allegiant, you guys, they were a series, had huge stars in it. The budgets were probably over $100 million on each
150, yeah.
$150 million. So you just got in and became the,
military advisor, yes.
On a $150 million film. Good job. Way to go.
Do you prefer to live in Rome or America?
America.
Why is that?
Because I love my country. I serve my country. I love the culture. If you go to Rome is a beautiful country, the city in the planet. The reality is in America, you still have the capability of be successful with your talent, your skill, your hard work. It's still a country that if you are push yourself hard, you can make it. And I firmly believe that. Italy is a beautiful country, but now it's so difficult to make it. And then, of course, there are 72% of taxation. It's so hard. So America is still a place, and that's why everybody wants to come here. It's still a place that if you work hard, you don't quit, you don't whine, you can make it. And one thing that a message that I always want to give to everybody is that when I did the audition for Insurgent and then I got this huge role right away, there was a luck. There was a me being in a very luck position. But I build my luck to be ready at the moment for 16 years.
Right.
So you need to be ready to the opportunity will come. The opportunity will show at your door.
But not for everyone.
Not
It
for
comes-
everyone around.
It comes for those who have what to offer. America is not. I don't want people out there that are listening to think that America is paved in gold as they thought years ago.
Of course.
There are many, many people here who don't make it. But in Rome or Genoa or anywhere else in the beautiful, magnificent Italy, if you can't make it, at least you can't make it with beauty around you and good food and wonderful people. Here in America, if you can't make it, you're living in some shithole tenement with rats and roaches and drug addicts and disgusting fucking people, because America has turned into shit because of what they've done to it. It's not what it was 50 years ago. You're lucky. You came right at the end of the wave.
Yes.
But today, if you're not a drug addict and a wacko and a screwball, you ain't going anywhere. You got to be garbage. Garbage is exceeding today.
Ron, I can feel it. What that was come from. I really have hope of I believe in the future is gonna be better, and I still believe there are a lot of people, unfortunately, that are being silenced by the noise of trash. But there are a lot of good people around. The most people that are gonna watch us, they're probably good people around. They maybe don't have the opportunity, maybe don't have their time yet. But there are a lot of people around, and it's me running a restaurant. Movie business when on set is a different beast, as you know, guys. It's a different beast.
Listen, you came from a culture that's thousands of years old.
Yes.
You did not come from a culture that last week they were banging drums. All right? You didn't come from a banging drum culture. You came from a sophisticated culture where architecture and science was thousands of years
Actually,
ago.
though, hold on, because you guys are missing. Because what he was saying before.
Let me finish. So you're intelligent to start with. So it's easy for you to put it together. But a lot of people in this country can't put it together because they're confused and they're stupid. So you have to go back to cultural. I mean, if you come from England, you have culture, you have background. The same thing with French people. I mean, the European people are very advanced as far as, I'm giving you a lecture, I'm sorry. But I feel...
My turn.
Yeah, but I feel that I'm a natural born American. I'm born in Brooklyn. You can't get more American than that. And I feel that people are not doing what you're doing. Okay.
No, and I think the reason why they didn't come from a place that you need to fight since you're young to make it. Unfortunately, in America, sometimes, think about this, man. In America, you have access to everything. Everything is easier. The school is made for you to understand it. The work is make you simple. You guys we have instruction on the toilet paper, so it's everything is easier. So when you don't struggle, then you become lazy. So most European, when we came here, we come for the struggle. So we fight for what we have, and then I think what's missing here in a young generation is the fact that everything is for them has to happen. They need to have money. They need to have this. They need to have that. They don't fight for that. That's basically diminish that not the quality, and diminish the value of the hard worker.
Yes, 100%. Also, though, what you were saying before, so you got lucky because you were in the right place at the right time. But I want to make sure everybody heard the part that the 16 years before that, you actually developed skills that worked for you to do what you do now. You weren't just sitting around and then somebody gave you this great job.
But that was my point. He came from a culture where he had skills already, because Italian people are born with skills. We're born. No, it's true. We are mechanics. We can build. We can do. Somehow we were born with the sight to do. We were never really just peasant farmers. Some were, but the majority were architects.
He's a hard worker. So I have a question for you. In
Yes, sir.
in the stunt world, and this, I know the answer to this, but I think a lot of people listening probably don't know the answer to this. You have a bunch of different jobs. So you've been a stunt driver, you've been a stunt coordinator, a stunt double, you've done utility stunts, and a stunt performer. Kind of tell people, what are the difference between some of those things? Like, I'm not sure if I know what utility stunts is, but I know what the rest of them are. Like, what does that mean, utility stunts?
Okay, utility stunt is it's basically when you can do multiple jobs. So as a contractor unit, for example, if you're a stunt double, technically, and don't quote me on that, but if you're a stunt double, you can't rigging. You can't do other stuff stunt people do. So when you have the utility stunt, you basically are hired to fit the need of the production. If you need your rigger, if you need somebody's moving pad, somebody does water safety, that's why they put utility stunts. The most
so
to
basically
cover
you do everything.
Yes, to cover a variety of tasks you need to have. Stunt driver, of course, you're driving the car. Stunt double, you're doubling the main actors. Stunt coordinator or media advisor, you're actually trying to make things work smooth with the production and trying to make the director idea alive.
And then stunt performer, that's you actually doing the stunts.
Correct. Stunt performer, you see somebody being punched, somebody be whatever, you see the action, the interaction with the actors, it's called a performer. Now, when you see, I didn't do a lot of that, but when you see ND stunts, it means not denominational stunts. That's what's happened when, let's say the script says there is an explosion and a bunch of people die, right? So the script doesn't say how many people die, how they die, so it's not the scripted stunts. So the producer with the director and the stunt coordinator come up, I want to see 15 people, I want to see 3 people. So you shows up, you have no name, you have no characters, you just a person in the background that got blow up, right? That's called ND stunts.
Have you been blown up? Have you been blown up?
Yes.
We have many, many friends that are stunt people, women and men, and they're always looking for work. Did you find that a problem? You always were looking for work. Is that why you opened a restaurant?
No. My sister opened the restaurant. I came for work in the movie business. And of course, when I'm not working in the movie business, my natural thing is come to this restaurant and open the restaurant. And thanks to my my movie career, a bunch of director, producers, stunt coordinator, performers actually are coming in the restaurants because they know me. So it's a
Right.
It's a dual things. Lack of work, yes. There's a lot of lack of work right now. I was fortunate enough this year to work already as an actor in 3 different movies. And one I'm very proud is going to be about Leonardo da Vinci life.
Yeah.
That is going to be, I think, released at the end of the year or next year. And I have a nice dialogue with Leonardo da Vinci. I'm very proud. Now, again, the things that helping me out more than other people in Atlanta is that there is not a lot of special forces 6'3" bold Italian guy in Atlanta.
Yes.
So I have a unique look and ability. That's why I'm not saying it's easy for me, but it's easier than other people that have not a specialty or a unique look or whatever. So I'm blessed to do that. That's for sure.
So let me brag some more, you guys, because I mentioned some of his things. He was in the Suicide Squad, MacGyver TV show, 7 episodes, also driving, performing, stunt player. He was also in the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show. He was in the movie Greenland with Gerard Butler and Morena Baccarin and Scott Glenn, actually. And you know Scott Glenn, or
Scott Glenn is
Richard Jewell, the Richard Jewell movie, 3 episodes of Doom Patrol. He was also in every superhero movie: Avengers Endgame, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Homecoming. He also did Pitch Perfect 3 and Game Night. So, like, these aren't like little, like, indie, under $1 million movies. These are all like $100-200 million movies that he's in, which is a really big deal, and congratulations for that. And one thing I want to promote,
it's called Bread and Butter.
One thing I want to promote, though, while we've got you on, we're going to also talk about Get Her in a minute, but I want to talk about, you have a company called Action ATL. It's
Correct.
action-atl.com. I wrote Action ATL stands for Atlanta Tactical League. It's training for stunts, personal security, military consulting. So that's a company that basically does all the things that a movie would need, right?
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about it so people get an idea. Because if you're in Atlanta and you need a company to help you do all these things, you can go to Alessandro, and you can get it all done. Alessandro, and you can get it all done in one spot. You don't have to go to a bunch of places.
So basically in 2015, after I worked on Insurgent Religion, I found the need that I see so many performers in Atlanta and in America with zero or very few tactical skills. And the audiences became picky and picky and picky. So I created this company formed by all professional veterans that actually help production, stunt people, actor, to portray any type of military role, from policeman to a special force person, to help them to be more realistic and actually give to the audience the feeling that the person is doing something that they actually know what he's doing. So I have a class every week. But usually now is a person is 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 per class a week.
Could you sort of simplify that a little bit?
Okay, so let's say that you have a movie, you want to play a soldier, and you have zero knowledge how to handle a gun, how to properly use the gun in a real life. You come to me, I train you, so when you go on set, you can actually perform, and the audience say, "Oh, the guy knows what he's doing." I love
you. I love you. I have been begging in this business for 65 years for somebody to do this, because too many people come on the set, they don't know what the fuck they're doing or saying or being,
and they look terrible.
And I might be in a TV series now we're doing. It's called the LA Mob.
Okay.
Why did they choose me to be in it? Because of my accent, my Brooklyn accent. It's real. There's nothing worse than somebody playing a gangster with a lousy accent, with a tough guy accent, if they can't do it well. We need somebody like you.
Yeah.
Wonderful what you're doing. It's fabulous.
Thank you, Ron.
It's action-atl.com.
Wait, let's get this really out there. Anybody out there that wants to learn to be an actor before you go on a set thinking you are a fucking actor and you're not, go to this gentleman. Fly to Atlanta. It's worth it. Take a couple of classes. Learn your character so we can have a decent movie.
Also, you guys can follow Alessandro on Instagram. It's Alessandro, ALESSANDRO _Folchito, FOLCHITTO. He puts great stuff up on Instagram and all the different stars he works with. I want to say one thing. Oh, go ahead.
Alessandro,
yes.
Io lavorato con Sofia Loren.
Oh, that's an idol.
La più grande piacere in tutta la mia vita.
She kissed him on his cheek and he didn't wash it for a month.
Oh my God.
No, we said goodbye on the set and she kissed me over which side? This side. I forgot which side. And I ran home to my mother's house. She wasn't there. I ran to my aunt's house. She was there. I screamed when I ran in, Sophia Loren kissed.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So you guys, during COVID, so our next guest, his name is William Byron Hillman or Bill Hillman. I think he wrote it into a book.
I want to say one final thing because of all the bullshit I've been saying. This gentleman had the resources, the intelligence, the education to do what he did. It's not easy coming to America and being successful. Not at all. There are Americans like me who are natural born who took 65 years to be successful. So you have to be patient. All of you immigrants that are here now, don't be frustrated. Don't be crazy. Be patient. 16 years this gentleman waited to become the great person he is today. Use him as an example. And say, I'm going to be like Alessandro in a couple of years. It doesn't come overnight, guys. It doesn't come overnight.
Jimmy, now I understand why you love Ronnie. Ron is a
What
good.
is that?
I understand, Jimmy, why you guys love each other. How long have you been married, you guys?
13 years.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's great. We like very good together. He's a great actor. I'm a great producer. We work really well together. We got a bunch of stuff coming up.
A lot of movies. I'm so
A
excited.
lot of stuff coming up, and we have.
And I'm 85 years old.
Now you look 25.
Thank you. At
He'll be 86 soon.
But what I'm saying is, at 85, as we say in Genovese, PG and Q.
Okay, I'm gonna translate.
That's what we say in Genovese when you get old. PG and Q.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on.
Nobody understands Genovese.
Anyway, so I want to go back.
That's the one thing, my mother and I and my father, when we would go out and we didn't want people to know what we were saying, we would speak in, whoops, where'd you go?
What happened, Alessandro?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We would speak in Genovese. When dialect of Rome, there is no dialect in Rome. Roman is
Roma. It has a very strong dialect, and
Rome. I thought it was pure.
Yeah, but it's very rare. It's very rare. I mean, now Roma dialect is disappearing. There, it's I think
same thing with Genovese.
Yeah, it's
yeah. So I want to talk about Getter, you guys. So Getter was written by William Byron Hilton. Alessandro is the stunt coordinator, but also Alessandro is the star. And we have a teaser trailer for it that I want to play so everybody gets to see it. Because basically the story, the story is they kidnapped his wife, being Alessandro, and forced him to drive human trafficking getaway cars, but soon realized they chose the wrong guy. And it's kind of fun. So we're going to play the teaser trailer for Get Her. You introduce it for us, Alessandro, and then hang on, and we're going to have our engineer play it, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
So introduce it to us.
So basically, it was written by Byron Bill like a year ago, just fucking always. And it was shot was shot 3 years ago, and then of course the strike, a bunch of things happened, and we were basically put on hold. But finally, we were able to finish that. The editor is working right now, and I think in 3 or 4 weeks max, it's gonna be out and it's gonna be shopped to the several TV streaming services. So hopefully everybody's gonna see it. I think it's basically a story. We were trying to actually depict human traffic problem without giving too much gore. I mean, the reality is that human traffic is awful. Mm-hmm. But if you send a message that something can be done by human traffic without show what actually is happening, audience will love it. If not, really can become a horror movie. I mean, it's so we're trying to be softer and give a hope that things can be done. It's well written. There's a very nice action. And Bill that is coming after me can explain this to you guys. But yeah. So
also, you guys, it stars Kate Daly, and also Anthony Preston is in it. And Anthony Preston was Sadie's husband in The Beast Inside, and he's become a really big deal. He's like making huge movies now.
Correct.
So good for him. So, all right, everybody. So this is the teaser trailer for Get Her, starring Alessandro Falchito. Enjoy.
Italian law enforcement have agreed to work with American FBI agents. Kidnapped another group of children at a bus stop.
My husband was an Italian AISC agent. It means he's incredible.
Yeah, no time.
I love it though. I love when you shoot the gun and the guy's head blows up.
Alessandro, would you rather be just an actor exclusively?
Yeah, I love to be an actor, yes.
That's what you want to be, just an actor.
Yeah, I want to be an actor and always a military advisor. I always be sure that the gun, the movie's been done in a correct way. But I mean, performing as an actor is give me a lot of passion. I want to deliver the message, and I love to be a stuntman because I love action. I can't stay still on the sun on a chair.
Prefer to act.
But if you do, I want to be an actor that does stunts. That's supposed to, yeah.
You should be like Lex Luthor, like in Superman. Like you'd make a good Lex Luthor.
We lost you.
Yeah, we lost you again, Alessandro. I don't know what happened. Hey, everybody, he'll be right back. I'm sure he's there. Hey, Alessandro, what happened? Hello. We lost him. Let's see if he's coming back. It's funny. But you guys really should check out if you need any of the services that he provides. You can go to action-atl.com.
Yeah.
You would make a good Lex Luthor, like in Superman.
Well, I mean, they told to the casting.
Well, unfortunately, you will always be cast for your accent.
Yes.
You can never play. I guess. Let me hear you do something from Brooklyn. A Brooklyn Tough Guinea. Okay.
He probably can't do it.
Let me follow what I want to see. Follow what I say.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Get over here.
See, he can do it. He did it.
I love it.
That's Brooklyn for get over here.
Oh, get over here.
So here's
forget about it.
What are some of the most do you have one project that you did that is kind of like the one that you either had the most fun on or is the most dearest to your heart or that you enjoyed the most?
Okay, so in my heart, of course, it's Insurgent Legion because that's where I started.
Yes.
I loved when I was a stunt coordinator for a couple of episodes on Ozark because there was a very nice show. Jason is an amazing producer and actor. My movie that I loved is actually the last one I did. It's with Red One. It was Red One with Dwayne Johnson. It was so funny. We shot in the Hawaii. I brought my wife there. We spent 10 days in amazing locations, and I got to know Dwayne Johnson. I'm gonna say became a friend, but I mean, we got nice conversation, a nice time together, and the scene and me talking to him on the beach is a very nice sequence, and people recognize me in the street for that sequence. So I guess that's the show that.
That was a great movie though, and that was a huge hit when it came. It was a Christmas movie. It's called Red. It's called Red One. It was a Christmas movie 2 Christmases ago. Stars Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans, who's Captain America. It also had Lucy Liu, J.K. Simmons. It had a huge cast. Had a huge cast of people, and you were really good in it. Like, actually, you should pull that off of it. You should download your part and cut it out so you have it for a reel.
The reason that I ask Jimmy to repeat things is we have a lot of people my age that watch our show, and they don't get it quickly. See, they're a little old, so we repeat it for the older people.
Oh, I love
because this way they could see it. Otherwise, they call us after. Oops, there you go again. They call us afterwards and say, "What was the name of that movie?"
That's right. That's true, and that actually happens. Jeff Caperton just joined us in the chat room. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Jeff, and, Superman, how are you, baby?
Yes. So here's something I like to ask all the different people who come on, because you've done all these great films. Now, as an actor, and then we'll maybe take it to stunt coordinator too. So it's a 2-part list. Bucket list, male and female actor that you would like to work with. They could be living or dead. And then the second part of the question will be if you could have ever been in any movie.
Do it one at a time.
No, I know, but that way he can be thinking about it. If you could ever been in any movie ever made, what movie would you have liked to have been in?
Okay, so one of the actors that I would love to be in the same set to have a part is actually Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, it's I love the way he acts. I love the way He loved the acting. I really love the way he acts. Another monster in acting is for sure it's Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is another monster. But a person that I would love to have a nice action sequence together is probably or Denzel Washington or Keanu Reeves. That's
Yeah,
for
they're
sure.
both great. Everybody you picked is a great pick.
Yeah.
Okay, what about ladies? What ladies would you like to work with? It doesn't have to be a love interest, being just somebody that you would be like in a movie with. Like if you were going to have a leading lady.
I mean, it was great to work with Gal Gadot. She's a very nice person.
Wonder Woman.
That was great. And
Gal Gadot, like the one who from the Wonder Woman movies that I have the doll.
Oh,
of.
not the television.
No, not Linda Carter. Gal Gadot. He's in a fight scene with her in Red One, and it's great. It was really good. Like I was so excited.
That's who you chose to work with.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I already worked with her. She was great. Another actor that I do like because she has this nice look is the lady that she just did a movie with Batista and what's the name? Wrecking Crew.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Hold
I
on,
don't know
look it
that.
up.
But the question was a woman that you've never worked with. In other words, who you'd love to work with.
Wrecking Crew is on the.
I mean, Julia Roberts.
Yeah, I like her.
Who?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Ugh, I hate her. She's a bitch.
I know,
Oh, she's so awful. Everybody that works with her.
Okay, hold on. The Wrecking Crew. I'm looking
she's
it up.
terrible.
The Wrecking Crew. Dave Bautista, Jason Momoa. Oh, Morena Baccarin. But you did work with her already, didn't you? Or no?
No.
Oh, she's in a movie you were in, but you didn't get to work with her.
Correct.
I love her. You guys, Morena Baccarin, if you don't know her by name, she's like Deadpool's girlfriend in the Deadpool movies. Morena Baccarin.
Right,
She's a huge star.
Yes.
Actually, she's number 4 on IMDb right now. I love it. Okay, what movie, if you could have been in any movie, what movie would you like to have been in?
The Gladiator.
Oh, I love it. I watched
No. The first Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Oh, Lord of the Rings or I like Gladiator better than I like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I love the story. I was born and raised and reading Tolkien. I read all the books of Tolkien, and then the Lord of the Rings. Yeah,
See that?
My dog was called Arwen, Aragorn, Eowyn. So just.
Oh my God, he names his dog after Tolkien.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool though. I like that. I think it's phenomenal. I think that all the things that you've done. So what do you got coming up? Anything exciting?
So right now we have I work on the movie. It's called Da Vinci. I have another movie coming out that I'm gonna work in 2 weeks. It's Look at the Stretch. I am an Italian mafia dealer.
Okay.
That's the Stretch, and then I was contacted by the Republic of San Marino. San Marino is a state inside the Italian state.
Okay.
It's like think about the Vatican City. It's the same thing. So San Marino is a state inside a state. And they want me to go there and making a movie. And now they're putting together a fund to actually help a writer and a producer to actually make a movie about part of my life, basically. So that's a work in progress. So Jim, you know better than me how much sometimes it takes to make things together. So it's
That's pretty cool though that they're gonna make it about you.
Yeah, it's they called me a year ago to do an interview for their government about how movie business can change the structure of a city. Look at what's happened in Senoia. The city Walking Dead, the city was empty, and now it's probably the biggest city in the south. So I did an interview with them a year ago and explained to the government how they need to improve the movie incentives, how they need to improve the appealing of production from America come there to work. And then they went to newspaper, then the magazine, and then 6 months ago they called me and says, okay, we would like to have a movie to you. Can you come and do a production here? And then the conversation started with the granting, with the financial advisor from the government, and they put a movie together. So we are in a process to put things together. But I mean, the fact that the government is actually behind with the funding, that's make things promising.
Yeah, that's promising.
I wish the government would fund us.
So have you ever worked at Tyler Perry Studios for anything?
I work for 3 seasons on the Haves Nots.
Great show. We've had a bunch of people from that cast actually on our show.
Yeah.
I forgot who, but I remember. I think Patrika Darbo actually was in that. I forgot who else was in that. That was a great show, though.
That's a great show, and honestly, kudos to the actors, because Tyler Perry doesn't mess around. But Tyler Perry does like 70 pages a day, so the actor is really memorize 5, 6, 7 page of dialogue for one day, and then next day move another one. So the kudos to the actors on the show.
That's a question. How are you, because of the language, with memorizing lines?
I have a nice visual memory. So I remember things that are written. If you write an entire page, I can memorize the page very fast.
Good, because when the language is different. I know, speaking of Sophia Loren, when she was on the set with Charlton Heston for El Cid, they had to put her entire script in Italian because she couldn't memorize it in English. So she had it in Italian, then she converted it to English. I was wondering about that, about people with foreign language, how they do scripts.
Yeah, so we had John Schneider on. Actually, we met Renee Lawless, who's in that. But we've had about 10 of the people from that have-nots on the show that have had different roles. It's a really great show, and Tyler Perry is just a super talent. So they say the studios are amazing. Are they like really nice?
They're well done. They're well done.
Yeah, I love that.
A little things. Tyler Perry actually was, after Insurgent, was the first acting job that I got, because I was playing an Italian mafia guy torturing a person, right? So I had no clue what Tyler Perry was. I was zero. So we do the scene, we rehearsal the scene, we do the scene, and then this guy shows up on set, and they say, "So how are you?" And I told him, "I'm good, thank you. How are you, my friend?" And the entire crew frozen. And then this guy left and said, "Do you know who this guy is?" "I don't know. Who's that?" "Tyler Perry." and who is that? Really the third day is me working a movie set.
That's funny.
And then I work since I was an Italian, speaking Italian, look Italian. I work I think 3 seasons on the Haves Not to play different roles, like a MacGyver. MacGyver, I was able to work all the season for at least one episode. The reason why, actually, MacGyver I work for the first episode, the first season, the first episode, the first scene. It's me and him talking about trying me to stop him to go in a casino with a little knife. And I booked the part because I was an Italian speaker, and the show is supposed to be in Italy. Then, since then, one of the producers of MacGyver was an Italian person. So every episode of the season, one episode at least in the season, has to be shot in Italy. So I did audition for the first season, the first episode. For the other 4 episodes in each season, I need an audition. They just call me, "Alex, can you play tomorrow? Alex, can you play?" And I play a bodyguard, and I play a casino owner. I played another assassin. I play 5 different roles with the same face, the same voice.
That's fun, though. So, like,
it was fun.
So you're good at doing like the Italian like torture person.
Yes.
Ron would be good at that too, actually.
Actually, not.
No.
I'm against torture.
I know, but you would be good at like being the boss telling somebody to go torture them.
No. I really read my scripts before I do the movie. I don't like to promote anything that's super violent or that makes crazy people out there think they can do it too.
Ron, and actually, you said something that, if I mind, it's so true. So, I was in a special forces for 16 years. And I see things that a lot of people never going to see in their life, right?
Yes.
So, when I see violence for free or things that really doesn't need to be seen to sell the story, I always pissed off because it's really, what is the need to show so much violence, so much hate, so much? There is no need. You can sell the story, and Hitchcock
Absolutely.
was a master of that. I mean, Hitchcock, you watch the movie Hitchcock, you fucking freak out, and there's no one single blood.
Yes.
You're 100% right. You couldn't.
So when I see things, I'm not saying that PSD, but when I see something so violent, I always think in my mind, why? Or what is the main thing? So what times?
Because there's stupid people out there that don't understand the story, a plot. They only like shock, violence, blood. They're crazy people. Today we satisfy the crazy audience, not the sane audience. That's the problem with film. Jimmy and I watch a movie every night. Friends of ours are in them. You know, we watch our pals or not. And Jimmy says, this movie was 22 million, Ron. I say, it's a piece of shit. How could it be 22 million bucks? Only because the stars got 10 million each, because the rest of the film was garbage.
Yeah, we watched a really bad one last night.
I mean, last night the film we watched was pathetic. How much was it?
It was $20 million.
$20 million.
And it didn't even have any, hardly had one car crash, and that was it.
I mean, it was awful. And I said to Jimmy, we can't even peddle a great script for $3 million. It's terrible what's going on today in Hollywood. I'm not the only one. I'm hundreds of people. All our friends that are actors, producers, directors, and we know plenty of people. Of course, we're on the air. How many years? 14? 18 years, and we do 2 people a week. So add that up. 4 or 5.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. And the majority say we've got to get it together. We've got to bring back story.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
Because blowing up and killing and kicking is out. It's over. We've made people violent. Let's bring people back to being civilized through film. And I agree with you, Alessandro. Too much of it is not necessary. It's overkill.
No.
I love it.
And I don't do movies like that. Jimmy will
He also won't get blood in his hair.
I don't get blood in because
it doesn't. That's
for sure.
Makes my hair pink.
Mine too.
So you guys, this is Alessandro Falcito. You can follow him on Instagram. It's Alessandro_Falcito. His company, if you need his services, is action-atl.com, and his restaurant is, what is your restaurant again?
Borgo Italia.
It's in, and you guys can look it up. It's in Atlanta.
Do you serve gnocchi?
Of course.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi, not gnocchi.
I like gnocchi better.
So, Alex, it was a pleasure catching up.
Actually, my wife, the first time she ever, because she was Dutch, so the first time she ever cooked Italian food, we had gnocchi one night. And I said, you're going to make gnocchi? She said, she was the one that said gnocchi. I said, no, gnocchi we do in bed.
So that's why she fucked up in gnocchi. Then you divorce and you marry Jimmy. That's how it's happened.
Yes.
Jimmy's worse. He's worse. I mean, you know what he calls pasta?
Noodles.
No.
Noodles.
Okay, that's over. Okay, guys.
Also, we have a friend in the chat room. You should look him up. His name's Jeff Caperton. He does a bunch of stunt work.
Yeah, Jeff is.
He actually works a lot with John Schneider, and he's a really good guy. Anyway, we're doing some films with him.
Jeff is one of my special people.
But anyway,
Jimmy, if you can make it happen and to make a movie, and lovely to see you guys in face to face.
Absolutely, we're gonna do it. Thank you so much.
I wish
Congratulations.
we may be shooting in Atlanta a film, right? Don't we have a movie
with him?
Oh, it's you. Oh, good. What the fuck do I know? Nobody tells me anything. I'm old. They put me in a coffin.
No, we're gonna be working. We're trying to get a whole project together with him because he's a superstar.
Then I'm looking for, and I will pay. I don't want it for free. I will pay. I want a delicious meal. I want pasta alla romano.
Oh yes, beautiful. Yes. Okay, absolutely.
All right, Alex. Thank you so much. We'll see.
Thank you. Love you guys. Much love. Thank you.
Alessandro.
Yay! What a great guy. He's just super cool. And and I like it. So, so that was Alessandro Falchito, you guys. Now we're gonna bring on our next guest, who I think is here now. So let's bring him in.
Hello. How are you guys?
Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Look, I thought by now you'd be this decrepit old broken down bag.
Me too. Me too.
You look good, Bill.
Well,
You
thank
look-
you very much. You do the same.
No, you look young.
Yeah, you do. You look good.
you
We
look-
should have actually crossed you over with Alex to say hi for a second. I didn't think about it.
What,
but
what kind of camera do you have? It's good. It's
yeah, your camera's really
a
nice.
magic camera. You look about 60, not even. You look great.
I bought it specifically to look much younger than I am.
Absolutely.
At 39, I don't look bad.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, screenwriter, director, producer, author, actor, William Byron Hillman, also known as Bill Hillman. Hello and welcome to the show.
Also known as the creator of that fabulous movie Quigley.
Yes.
Yep, my favorite little guy.
That we
Number one.
got to get made somehow because it's the best story that you ever want to see. That's what's wrong with it, Bill. It's too good. Make it where like women get raped and people get shot and killed and heads fall off.
And then you get
And
funded.
then you get funded. Your movie is too wonderful. It's about a dog who dies and goes to heaven.
It's like fun.
And
It
then
comes
this
down from
dog,
heaven.
Quigley, I'm going to cry. And this dog comes back and helps autistic children in a factory
It's a great movie.
to protect them from this mean, was I playing the mean?
No, I don't know. We're
I don't
not
know
gonna worry
who's
about it.
playing
So wait a second. Before we go, we have a chat room full of people. Say hi to the chat room and then say hi to Cindy in the chat room.
Okay.
Because you have Cindy from Twitter.
Hello, Cindy.
I want to push this movie a little. So if anybody out there has some extra cash and they want to invest
We're
it,
going to get to that.
you know, let's get this movie made because it's going to make so many people happy. It's a feel-good movie.
We're
It's a
gonna.
beautiful movie. You're going to cry in it. I cry talking about it. I love dogs. Well, I love dogs.
Actually, so does Bill. How many dogs do you have?
We're down to 3 now.
They have 3. He has 3
Yeah,
dogs.
we
you guys.
we
hey,
had 3.
and
we're
you
down
guys,
to
Quigley
one.
is a Pomeranian, a white Pomeranian.
Yeah, we've had a Pomeranian for years.
I love it.
And we have a long-haired dachshund for many years.
Bill had a movie. He did Quigley 1. It was out already years ago, and it was a great success.
We're going to talk about it because we're going to play the trailer for it in a little bit.
Oh, good.
It's on Tubi. But I want to go
Yeah.
back. All right, you guys. So this is William Byron Hillman. You can follow him on Instagram. He's William Byron Hillman, at William Byron Hillman. And his website is williamhillman.com. There you go. So one thing I think is cool because you don't really say actor, but you started as an actor.
I did. I started as an actor and a stuntman. I learned not to do the stunts quick because I almost killed myself after doing. And my 3rd movie was kind of a nightmare. But then I went into the acting side, and I got my heart broken in Ice Station Zebra after working 19 weeks on the stupid movie. I shouldn't say that. It was a great movie. But they cut out all the comedy, and I was the comedy guy. And so I ended up in the film for about 17 seconds in like 9 different scenes and got a nice screen credit, a lot of money, but my career kind of came to an end. And I stepped back and thought, as I was making this, Rock Hudson, God love him, he took me aside and he put me behind John Sturgis, who was the director, and made me a production assistant. He said, I think you're more interested behind the scene than you are in front of the camera because you look bored all the time. Because it is kind of boring when you are an actor and you're waiting for long periods of time in between scenes. So I started hanging out behind the scenes. They ended up hiring me as a production assistant. And right after I finished shooting that, I made my first movie, which was The Man from Clover Grove.
So you guys,
by the way,
Ice Station
that's still
Zebra.
on. It's still on Tubi. It's still on Fossum. It's a 50-year-old movie that people still love.
Hang on. So he was in Ice Station Zebra, you guys, with Rock Hudson and Ernest Borgnine as an actor.
Oh, that was an interesting movie to be on because it was shot in Cinerama. I would
Yes.
love to have seen how they did Cinerama with all the crisscross cameras and the curved screen. It was a really, you guys had to all stand in a line. Am I correct?
Yes.
Everybody had to stand. How difficult is that to work? talking. I mean, anyway, that was quite a feat.
He was also on Bewitched, you guys, and Days of Our Lives, and then he became the big, great, fabulous director he is now. Writer and director. We don't want to, because I was looking at all your stuff. You know, you wrote 10 feature films that were all made, produced, and you directed them, you wrote them, you produced them. And so you've had quite a career. So let's go. So Man from Clover Grove was your first one?
That was my first movie. And then I did The Photographer. Then I did
Double Exposure, maybe?
Double Exposure was next. And then we did Adventures of Ragtime. After we did Adventures of Ragtime, we did Quigley. We did Get Her, which is coming out soon. Prior to that, I did
and what you
Double
missed?
Exposure.
Raging Cajun. You missed Raging Cajun.
I did Raging Cajun and Double Exposure are two of my more successful films. Quigley's my most successful film. Strangely enough, it's
stop you. I gotta stop you again because I get excited. Quigley is such a beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie.
All right, so let's go to Quigley for a minute, you guys. So Quigley, you guys, came out in 2003. Stars Gary Busey, Osgood Perkins, and in case you guys don't know who that is, he's like the biggest director in Hollywood right now. And he was also in Legally Blonde, which is one of my favorite movies. Curtis Armstrong, you guys, that's Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, and Christopher Atkins from Blue Lagoon. So tell us the premise of the movie Quigley, and then we're going to talk about it because we'll play the trailer for it and let everybody know it's on Tubi so they can watch it for free.
I want to watch it again.
Quigley's all about a rich guy, Gary Busey, who hates dogs. And he first thing off in the movie, he has an accident and he's ready to fire all his employees and do some really disastrous things. And he sees a dog in the middle of the street and he jerks the wheel to get out of the way, has this horrible accident. He goes to heaven and they don't know what to do with him because he's sort of a bad guy, but he hasn't really done anything really bad. They just don't know what to do with him. But he hates dogs so much, they decide they're going to send him back as a dog. And he can clean up all the mess he left behind, and then maybe they'll let him through the pearly gates. So he comes back with Oz Perkins as his guardian angel, and we see Gary pop in and out between being a Pomeranian and then being Gary on a leash with a collar, gets caught in a dog trap. It's really kind of fun. Made for kids.
Enough. I wouldn't go anymore. That's enough. Don't
so you guys quickly
don't give the whole movie away. You gave enough away.
So you guys
okay.
They're gonna see it in the trailer anyway.
Is that not a fabulous script, everybody listening and watching?
So you guys, Quigley is available on Tubi right now. You can watch it on Tubi. It's a really great family film. It got named one of the 20 best
we're gonna watch it tonight because I want to see it again.
And it's a lot of fun. So what we're gonna do is Juan, we're going to play the one that says Quigley trailer. Bill, introduce it for us, and then hang on. We're going to play it for everybody, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Quigley was it's just a fun movie. It's the #1 Palm movie ever made, which we're very proud of. And people all over the world love it. We get emails and notes from them. So I hope people enjoy it. It's still out there. And it's on several streamers.
There you go. So here's the trailer, you guys, for Quigley.
I became a billionaire when I was 30 years old. That doesn't make me a pushover.
Archie Channing is a businessman with a ruthless reputation.
Hey! 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 I want everyone that owns a dog executed.
Yes, right now! But all of that is about to change.
What are we to do with him?
He has no redeeming value whatsoever. They won't let me in heaven. It's too late.
It's never too late to change, Archie. They want you to go back as a dog. They said I'll be the only one to be able to see you as you once were. Everyone else will see you as Quigley.
Call the guards! Call animal control!
What do I do now that I'm Quigley?
Your brother, Woodward.
I should have helped him.
You can still do that.
Look, I asked him for help once, and he completely humiliated me.
Now, to get out of the doghouse,
what can I do?
This is something you have to do for yourself.
He's got one chance to make things right.
He saved my life. I think we should keep him.
and he's about to discover
Want to watch my daddy's game? Do you think he can play with us?
the biggest blessings in life
Oh, he's got my game! Where is he going? I don't know, but those are my only copies!
come in small packages.
What are you doing with my games? Your games? The dog brought them in. These games are the best we've ever seen.
You folks should have a seat then while we have a contract drawn up.
Gary Busey, Curtis Armstrong, Christopher Atkins, and Oz Perkins.
His name is Quigley, and he's my very best friend.
That's quite a dog you've got there.
Thank you.
Quigley.
I swear to God, I get like teary-eyed just watching
I do.
it.
We love dogs so much. I mean, really, that movie is so good. See, everybody that's watching, those of you who are not radio, who are TV,
You got to watch
or
this.
computer, you just saw one of the best films out there.
It's so good. So Ron asked me while it was on, like, is that one of your dogs? But Quigley wasn't one of your dogs, right?
No, he wasn't. We had 3 stunt dogs, and they took turns because one could jump up, one came on and did all the tricks, the turning and stuff, and the other one was a speaker. He was the talker through the movie.
He would
So it was
bark.
kind of fun working all 3 of them.
I love it. So you guys,
Well, you're going to make it again.
we're working
I
on
have
Quigley. You guys.
Quigley 2 planned if we can, for blessed in getting it together.
So tell us a little bit about the story for Quigley 2.
Wait a
Anybody
minute.
listening? Hey.
Maybe there's some old lady out there that's like 90 and you have a dog that you love and you want to help dogs. Maybe you could give a couple of million to Bill.
There you go.
Quigley 2 was designed, there's a novel out, Quigley 1 and Quigley 2. But Quigley 2 is all about a very rich woman who wants to take over the town and destroy a toy company. And the toy company is run by Asperger children that are now adults, and they're very proud of their work. And they build all these wonderful toys, and they do neat things for the town, but she wants to put them out of business. And she does everything she can. So heaven sends Quigley and his hench, his guide.
It's,
down.
okay. No, it's in a book. It's out. It's public knowledge.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a book.
It's kind of a cute story. But Quigley comes down and he takes over the factory with his guardian angel, and they wreak havoc on bad guys. Try to burn the place down. They get stuck in the mud. They try to paint animals that end up getting painted by themselves, and it's all meant for fun, to have kids, to give an audience something that they just can't find today. Everything's about blood and gore and killing, and we wanted to do something fun, and laughter is it's a missing commodity.
Oh,
And-
are you kidding? Are you serious? Of course it is. We don't have fun anymore in movies. We have cry, we have pain, we have blood, we have death, we have gore, we have ugly.
No, everybody needs to see it, you guys. And if you guys, know anybody who would be interested in investing in a family, a good, wholesome family film,
That brings a return.
good. That brings a return. That's right.
You see,
It
the
would be
trick
good.
to investing in a movie is you don't invest in a $20 million movie because your return may never come back. But if you invest in a $3 million movie,
Or
even
$5 million.
or $5 million, even if it played in 2 states, you got your money back. You see, because it's a low investment. So invest $5,000.
$5 million.
Five. What the fuck is wrong? I'm getting old. No, don't let me be your spokesperson.
So let's go back real quick to The Man from Clover Grove, because I also have the trailer. And The Man from Clover Grove, isn't that also on Tubi, or where's The Man from Clover Grove playing?
It's on Tubi and Fossum, and all of them, both of them are on YouTube as well.
So you guys, this is The Man from Clover Grove. Again, it stars Ron Masak, who you guys know him from Murder, She Wrote, Cheryl Miller, Jed Allen, Richard Deacon, Rose Marie. Everybody knows Rose Marie too, I think.
She's still alive?
No, but this movie's like 50 years old, right? When did you make this movie?
This movie was made in 1972.
1972. So
she was
alive then. So, Bill, just to introduce the trailer. We're going to play the one that says The Man from Clover Grove. Just, introduce the trailer. We'll watch it, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Man from Clover Grove is a very fun, just typically 70s humor, all about a toy inventor who doesn't make enough money to get married. And his sweetheart's been hanging around for 10 or 12 years, waiting for him to just say, please marry me. And he falls in love with some of the kids, and every week he gives away, does all his toys, he gives them away. And he has a big thing with the orphanage, brings all the orphanage kids to the farm, and they have a big party and give away all the money. And he's always broke, but he doesn't care because he's doing this wonderful thing. Except Cheryl Miller, who's in love with him, she wants to get married and have kids. And so the whole movie's their romance and his fun with the kids and the toys. And of course, the sheriff and the bad guy. And his toys take control of everything, including the police car, what the police do, their uniforms. He causes a bunch of havoc. And it's just fun. It's just typical 70s humor.
Perfect. So you guys, here's the Man from Clover Grove trailer. We'll be right back. Check it out.
TV stars of the 60s and 70s light up this madcap family romp. Claude Raintree only needs money to save the family farm.
Guess he wants to own the entire valley. He's got my mortgage, too.
Marry longtime sweetheart Millie.
Please give me a kiss, Claude.
And keep making toys for the local orphanage.
Sure makes you feel good to see a kid have fun with something made.
Unknown to Claude, his toys have magical powers that not only delight the children,
Watch this.
but mysteriously take control of anything with a motor, including the local sheriff's patrol car.
Is that you, Claude Raintree?
But Claude's problems don't stop with the furious sheriff and his bungling deputy.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Amazing. To top it all off, a mysterious stranger has been skulking around, spying on Claude's inventions. Car chases and pratfalls link the more tender moments, where Claude and Millie bond with a special 10-year-old orphan.
Nothing to it. You can stay.
Yippee!
All's well that ends well when the mysterious stranger turns out to be a rep from a big toy company.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
We want you to design toys for us.
Awarded 5 Doves by the Dove Foundation, the Man from Clover Grove is a wholesome treat for the entire family.
Well, what are you worried about? You're as old as your fingers and your toes put together, ain't you? Yep. 27. Never seen him with his shoes off. Maybe he's right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That looks like a fun movie. I'm not going to speak because I'll get it all wrong.
Considering all the madcap that we had.
Ever since my problem, where I lost my mind and I was like hallucinating. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I told him about
From
it.
all the drugs, and I thought I called Sophia Loren because I made a movie with her 50 years ago. And I told my family, I just talked to Sophia. She's wonderful. And, she said she'd call me back. And they said, really, Ron? I said, yeah. I spoke with Sophia. I got her number. I said, oh, I had it.
So wait, we'll talk about that for a second because Bill's one of the only people that we know. So he had knee surgery. When did you have your knee surgery?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and his knee's fine. He doesn't have any problems at all.
Oh, good boy. You're lucky.
And he had a hip replacement too, right? You had a hip replacement and a knee
I
replacement.
did. The hip came first 3 years ago, and then the knee.
And you're really tall, right? You're like 6'5" or something.
I am 6'5".
Yeah, so.
I was.
I thought you were short, man.
Yeah, I know. Kind of like you look like you might be short here, but I've seen pictures of you standing next to other people, and I'm like, holy shit, he's like a giant.
But I have to tell those that don't know him.
They've been calling me that for years.
Yes.
They doped me up too much with anesthesia. And at my age, 85, if you have too much anesthesia, you can hallucinate and never come out of it. It could take a year to get out of it or never. So I worry sometimes when I screw up. I say,
let's not go there.
Yes, it's terrible.
Is that the never? But no, it's not.
He's doing
I got
fine.
my marbles back, but I never really had marbles. So, I don't know what I got back.
So I've seen a lot of your movies, but one movie I've never seen, and I didn't realize because it says on IMDb it's a horror movie. Is The Photographer a horror movie?
It was meant to be, yes.
Because you said earlier that was one of your more successful. No, Double Exposure was more successful. Was The Photographer a pretty good film? Did you enjoy it? I mean, it has a great cast.
Wait, the title, Double Exposure?
The Photographer.
Oh,
Actually, the Double Exposure is a prequel to The Photographer.
Okay.
And Michael Callan, he's rather good in both of the films. He's in both of them. And it got kind of brushed over because he's very gifted. But it's as close to a horror film as I've ever made.
And is it available? Can you see those? Are those on like TV?
The Photographer, I don't know if The Photographer's still in release. It was a few months ago, and I haven't checked on it really, to be honest with you. But it was on YouTube.
I've seen
you could see it there. I know Double Exposure is available, as are several other films. I don't mention some of them because, like the Adventures of Ragtime, the distributor was a crook and he stole all the residuals and has never paid a dime to anybody. It's on all the streamers, but I don't promote the movie because I hope people
don't get the money.
It's one of my delightful movies, great fun, but again, we don't get paid. All the actors that worked on it, it was a full union film, and the distributor kept all the money and never paid anybody. He's never paid a dime.
Well, let's get the mob and go after him.
Really, you guys, The Adventures of Ragtime, you guys, Shelley Long, Jay Thomas, Perry King, Kay Lenz, Richard Brooks, Mike Starr, Robert Pine. I mean, a great cast. We had Robert Pine on our show. And going back, Double Exposure, you guys.
I saw that movie.
Has Sally Kirkland, Terry Moore, Seymour Castle, James Stacey, Pamela Hensley. It's got a good cast. Francis Bay, Cleavon Little, Joanna Pettit. These are really good casts.
Yeah, it was a great cast. Great. Everybody was wonderful. Making the movies was fun. It was fun, even though it was a horror movie or a thriller movie. They were fun.
Sally,
I've written books on several of those, because
Sally,
I enjoyed them, and some of the books that I wrote became movies. So, and I just finished a series of books to help young writers called the Screenwriter's Toolkit, and it's all about how to form words before you write them, how to sit down and figure out what you're going to write before you ever put a piece of paper down, and it's all like pay forward to try and help young writers learn how to do the craft.
So you guys, actually, there's 5. First of all, if you go on Amazon, William Byron Hillman, it's a Screenwriter's Toolkit series. The Screenwriter's Toolkit: Writing Imperfect Characters, Movie Genres, Subject Matter for Writers, and Words. So he's got 5 books with it. He's also got a bunch of books, you guys, which we'll talk about in a minute, just to kind of like give him, but just to let you know that he knows what he's talking about. He's optioned 34 screenplays. He's got 20 of them sold, 12 of them produced, and 10 feature films that he wrote, directed, and produced.
So why can't we get Quigley funded? What's the problem?
I don't know. Everybody that read the script loves it. We had an autism group that was going to endorse us nationwide, worldwide. We intended to give some of the profits to help the autistic world, because this movie shows that autism isn't a curse. It's actually a gift for people that have it. They can actually live a very nice life, have training, be taught. People look at them like they're backwards, and they're not. And that's what the movie was basically designed to do, was to show that a whole factory, and it started when I made Quigley. We found this location, and the location was a beautiful building, and I needed permission to shoot the building. So I went in to meet the owner, and she ended up, I found out she owns a cookie factory. And everybody that worked in the cookie factory had autism, and they all worked specific jobs. And it was just the most amazing thing to see. And I thought, and they were all happy. Everybody was whistling and happy and smiling. And I thought, I got to use that in a movie. So we designed Quigley 2 around Quigley coming down to heaven to save this precious toy company that's totally run by autistic people.
I love it.
Great premise. I don't know why we haven't been funded.
Do you think possibly it's because who wants to go to a movie and see autism? I mean,
it's fun, Ron. The
I
nice part about it.
I know the script well. I know I'm doing this for my audience.
It's the greatest family script ever.
I play devil's advocate.
I think that it's one of the best family scripts ever. The problem is that people aren't looking so many into family movies, but they need to be. It's a feature film. It's exciting. It's action. It's got adventure.
And it's not a documentary. It's not going to have a message. It's not going to teach you.
It's fabulous.
It's what you want it to be. You know, when you see the movie,
the interesting part about all that, of all the things I've done and all the films I've been involved in, the two that are still alive and still showing are Quigley and The Man from Clover Grove, both G-rated films. So they have this long shelf life, which people maybe the audience doesn't understand what that means, but a movie comes out, it's shown, and then it kind of disappears. And there's a lot of titles that if you look back and you remember you had a favorite movie, but you can't find it anywhere. And that's because they virtually, even with all those big libraries, you have to search to find it. But G-rated movies, they live forever. And they have an audience that just repeats itself. And so I don't know why we're not funded.
The Man from Clover Grove, you guys, he said came out in 1972, I think he said, right? 1972. So that's 28, 38. That's 53 years old.
No, that's The Man from Clover Grove.
Yeah.
I don't, maybe it's because.
And Quigley came out in 2003. So it's 24 years old, 22 years old.
Yeah.
I tried to figure it out on Facebook, and I wrote all articles about the movie I wrote. And I said, why is it a feel-good movie about a Jewish woman who married to a gangster Italian, and the Second World War, 1943, and she helps win the war? This is wonderful. Right now, the Jewish people are being so mistreated by college kids and stuff. It's a time to show people how beautiful Jewish people are and how sensitive the women are and how wonderful they are. And nobody wants to do it, so fuck it.
Actually,
but if I had this woman raped and killed and cut up in pieces, I would have got the money years ago.
Probably so.
Probably. So Hub Reynolds is in the chat room. He told me to say hello to you.
Hey, Hub, how's the wife?
And to you, Bill. He wants to say hi to you. And I want to go back to something you said a minute ago. Because you said, you don't promote all the films because basically you got robbed. And I think that's a very big, important part of the filmmaking business, because even Jeff Caperton is in the chat room and he's done some really big movies, and he said he has to audit every distributor he's ever done a movie with because they're always trying to screw him over. And you should be like a gazillionaire, because you've had very successful films, and unfortunately everybody's so unscrupulous. So it's important for people to really research their distributors. If they get them to the point where they can make a movie, that they need to research their distributors and how it gets, put out, because there's a good chance you're going to get screwed otherwise.
Well, I think one of the biggest problems in the industry as a whole is the industry hasn't realized streaming. The films have changed hands and distributors so many times that the filmmakers themselves never get any money. And so the industry has to kind of take a look at royalties, rather like the record industry did. Like an old record, if it's played, the guy who wrote the song gets a royalty. May only be 2 cents, but he gets it. And if it's played enough times, those 2 cents add up to a lot of money. A guy like me, I have 8 movies right now streaming. I don't get a dime from any of them.
That's disgusting.
And that doesn't work, So the industry has to look back at, and I know a lot of guys that are in my age bracket that have been around for a while and have done a bunch of movies. They're all feeling the same thing because they're on streaming. But unless you control the streaming, which we don't, the streamers make all the money. The advertisers enjoy the movies, but the filmmakers themselves, the actors, the people that wrote it, the directors, they don't get any money. Maybe the producer who was lucky enough to hold on to the title.
Well, it's got to be changed.
I hope one day it does, because it hurts everybody. And that's one of the reasons that we can't straighten out residuals. And the long part, this would make movies very successful. It would change the industry. But telling people that's like going back to the medical world and trying to come up with a cure for something and trying to convince the medical world you've got a cure. And it takes years to get that. And it's taken us a long time to not realize what the record industry did 50 years ago with a lawsuit against one guy who sued a studio for a royalty, and he won. And now we're in streaming, which is totally different than if you're in theatrical release. And when you have a distributor that steals from you and never pays a royalty and changes the title, or worse, he assigns the rights to a foreign country that he owns the company in the foreign country. And so all the residuals go to that company instead of where it should be. And we, as filmmakers, get screwed. So
it's just terrible.
How did this happen? How did they allow this to happen? It's been happening for years. I heard it years ago, how Churchill got robbed and how so many people I know got robbed.
It started with television. Television, the industry's always been concentrating on television. That's because they put all their work into residuals on television because they can kind of monitor what they're doing. But what's happened is over the years, there's an awful lot of guys like me that have made 10, 15, 20 movies, and now they're all in streaming, but we're not getting paid.
That's insane.
Because everything's changed, and the industry kind of concentrated on the television residuals or the blockbuster films, but the blockbuster films don't mean anything. You know, I did Love Lines for TriStar, which is 20th Century Fox, and my last residual check from them was 8 cents. And the movie is shown all over the place. It's on, you know, but so you can't really count on a distributor, even though it's a studio, to get a residual.
It costs more money to put the check in an envelope and mail it.
Yes, it does. Now, Ice Station Zebra, unlike a lot of the other films I was in earlier as an actor, I get a check every time it plays. They've been honest. The movie is 50 years old, 40 years old, and I get $50 every time that plays. But I've got my own film that I wrote for Love Lines, which is on a bunch of stuff. I get 6 cents, 5 cents. My late wife looked at a check. She came in and she was laughing, and I said, "What are you laughing at?" And she said, "We got a residual." And I said, "Oh, great. How much is it for?" She said, 1 cent. I said, "What?"
That's right.
She said, 1 cent.
That's right.
And I still have the check. It's unbelievable, but I don't know how a movie makes 1 cent. I don't know how you compute.
I don't even know how that is.
It dwindles down to that.
Really far down.
It happens though too, because the podcast that we have advertisers that plug stuff in, and I get a report, and I got a report from the advertisers, and we only made 6 cents last month, which is weird because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and I don't understand exactly why, but it's not worth the time of day. But anyway, everybody needs to be careful of that. I want to go real quick. Let's plug books for you.
Okay.
So you have a bunch of books, a bunch of series of books. You have the Raleigh Kemp Mystery Series that has 5 books in them.
That'll have 6 soon. I'm just finishing number 6 in the Raleigh Kemp series.
And a little bit, that's how Get Her kind of came about, right? A little bit.
That's how Get Her came about. Yeah, it was going to be a Raleigh Kemp movie to start with, and kind of drifted around to where we were going to make it into a pilot. And then the pilot kind of became a movie because it was kind of funny. We had a lot of changes. We shot that right in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, bad time.
It shut down some things, and it kind of messed up everything and delayed everything. And so that one, I hope we finish it. I know Alessandro, who you just had on, is working very hard to.
He said 4
complete.
weeks. He said he thinks it'll be done in 4 weeks. So let's hopefully.
Well, we've written like 9 different scripts on it, and the last one was to piece all the things that we couldn't shoot during COVID, and maybe we'll get it together. I hope so. I'd love to see it get done.
So then you also have the Doug Hamilton mystery series. It has the first book called Let's Sue 'Em, the second one Over a Cup of Caramelized Chocolate.
And the third one is just being finished. It's in editing, called the Jeweled Owl, which is really kind of fun. That's a fun one.
Then you guys, there's the Quigley books, and there's also Quigley coloring books. If you have children, you can get Quigley coloring books. There's also Veronique and Murray, which is also going to be a feature film, hopefully.
Veronica and Murray.
Oh, is it Veronica? How come it says Veronique?
Yeah.
Okay.
Veronica and Murray. It's probably my most successful novel. Was on Amazon's bestseller list for a long time.
What did you say?
No, it's. I'm telling you, I went on Amazon. I thought it says. How do you spell Veronica?
Veronique.
Yeah, that's for Veronique or Veronique.
That's
anyway.
That's not how it's spelled.
Veronica is ICA.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the name that's most common.
But that's a good one, you guys. It's a really good book, you guys.
Gregory Peck's wife, her name was Veronique.
We have a great screenplay on that has been read, and people absolutely love it. The book has just been a delight for us. It's been around a long time. That was one of my earlier novels.
And we have within an inch of the moon. So basically, you guys, you can either go to actually I have it written over here. You can either go to WilliamHellman.com, or you can just go to Amazon and plug in William Byron Hellman books, and they'll all come up. And they've all got great reviews, so check them out. And if you're looking for something great to read,
tell me all of this and you're not getting paid.
Yeah, amazing, huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I wish it was the other way around.
You like working for free?
No.
Well, my late wife didn't think there was much humor in it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think so either, Bill. We got to change it.
We have 2 minutes. Real quick question. Since you're a director, if you could have directed any movie that's ever been made in history, what movie would you have liked to have directed? And then if you can think quick, what's a male or female actor, either living or dead, that you would have liked to work with in a movie?
Well, E.T. would probably have been my first choice of doing a movie. It just happens to just be one of my favorite movies of all time.
E.T. We had Dee Wallace on the show last year, and she was great.
As far as an actor goes, someone I wish I could have worked with, perhaps Robert Redford, who I find to be a very gifted man. Paul Newman was wonderful if he was still here.
Yes.
There's 3 or 4 that are probably older than the current audience, but they're people that I would have loved to have worked with. I did have the pleasure of working with Rock Hudson and a few other people. Tony Curtis. I worked on a movie with Tony Curtis for quite a while. He was a kick in the butt.
Ron Newcomb Curtis too. Ron interviewed him for his TV show back in the day, and Ron was in a Rock Hudson television show as a cowboy.
No.
Rock was one of the nicest men, I think.
Rock Hudson, I was a sailor, a ship guy, down by the boat.
Oh, okay. I knew you met him somehow.
Yeah, but
I love it.
I was like an extra, a talking extra. What do they call them again?
A featured extra.
A
stand-in. Yeah. He was a very special guy for me, and
he was magnificent. What are you, crazy?
But he did things that people don't even know he did.
Yes, I believe that.
6'4", a mountain of gorgeousness. Are you crazy?
So you guys, this is William Byron Hillman.
And a sweet guy.
Follow him on Instagram, at William Byron Hillman. Check out Quigley and the Man from Clover Grove on Tubi or Fossum, you guys. FAWESOME, but Tubi, it's free. I don't know if Fossum is or not because I don't think I have it. We want to thank you for coming on because we're already out of time. We'll have to do it again when we get one of these movies made.
I love it. Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure.
All right, Bill. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bill. Take care.
Thanks.
Stay well.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye. You're out of camera.
Doesn't matter. We're done anyway, I think.
Jimmy, yeah, this is MC Alfred and Ozzy Star. I'm just chilling, Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC. Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British punk, yo, wanna be Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.